boys and girls. Welcome to IT Mastermind 2013. Organized by the Computer Society of Sri Lanka and ESOFT as their strategic partners, we have a national level quiz competition that is not only educational and exciting, but it's also to promote and uplift the standards of ICT in Sri Lanka. We had over 2,000 students who took part in the preliminary online competition, followed by the written examinations. We have boiled it down to only 108 students who will come here to take part in this educational adventure, and we will find out at the end who is going to become the next IT Mastermind 2013. And now I would like to hand it over to the inimitable quizmaster, Mr. Faisal Bonzo. Let's meet the contestants for today's session. We have contestant number 1, Inshaf Naushad from DS Senanayaka College, Colombo. And contestant number 2, Muvindu Taranga from Anuradhapura Central College, Anuradhapura. And contestant number 3, we have Mayura Manavadu from Royal College, Wayamba. And contestant number 4, we have Vijitra Yogeswaran from Vincent Girls High School, Batiklo. Contestant number 5, we have Ishara Madhuwanti from Pushpadana Girls College, Kandy. And contestant number 6, we have Roshana Pereira from Sri Sumangala College, Panadura. Let's meet today's judges. We have Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, who is the chairman and managing director of ESOFT. And Mr. Wimal Indrasoma from CSSL. Handing it over back to our fantastic quiz master, Mr. Faisal Bonzo.
Thank you very much, Anjani. A very good evening, and we're about to witness another very interesting IT Masterminds. Well, today is the 7th preliminary round program where 6 contestants representing schools from all over Sri Lanka will be participating. Well, they will face 4 rounds of competition, and where the winner and runner-up will proceed on to the secondary rounds. Each round will be judged and points will be allocated, and of course the decision of the judges will be final. Well, we're going to be starting off with round 1. In round 1, we'll be posing a multiple choice question to each individual student where they will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Meanwhile, the other students can also register their answers via their terminals and earn 3 points for each correct answer. And of course, you lose 2 points for each incorrect answer. So, good luck to the 6 of you. On with round 1. And this is your question. Contestant number 1, Inshaf Naushad of DS Senanayaka College, Colombo. MIME stands for A. Multi-part or multi-purpose internet mail extensions, B. Multitask internet mail extensions, C. Multi-purpose intranet mail extensions, or D. Multitask intranet mail extensions.
Answer C.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is A. Multi-part or multi-purpose internet mail extensions. Here's your question, contestant number 2. Muvindu Taranga of Anuradhapura Central College, Anuradhapura. What was the first ARPANET message? Was it A, hello world? Was it B, hello? Was it C, welcome? Or was it D, hi?
Option B.
Yes, it was hello. Let's have a round of applause. Here's your question, contestant number 3, Mayura Manavadu of Royal College, Wayamba. A cathode ray tube is found in what? Is it A, system unit, B, is it the CPU, C, monitor, or D, projector?
Answer C.
Yes, the answer is C, monitor. Here's your question, contestant number 4, Vijitra Yogeswaran of Vincent Girls High School, Batiklo. Which of the following language is not supported by NetBeans? Is it A, C or C++? Is it B, PHP? Is it C, Fortran? or is it D, Java?
C. Fortran.
Yes, the answer is correct, C, Fortran. Here's your question, contestant number 5, Ishari Madhuvanti of Pushpadana Girls College, Kandy. Where is the headquarters of Microsoft located? Is it A, Redmond, Washington? Is it B, Santa Clara, California? C, Tampa, Florida? Or D, Charlotte, North Carolina?
Santa Clara, California.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is A, Redmond, Washington. And here's your question, contestant number 6 of round 1. That's Roshana Pereira of Sri Sumangala College, Panadura. Which command creates folders in MS-DOS? Is it A, MD? Is it B, CD? Is it C, DIR? Or is it D, CD double dot?
Answer B, CD.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is A, MD. So with those questions, we end round 1. Let's find out who is in the lead after round 1.
Let's have a look at the results from round 1 from the judges. Thank you. Okay, so before we begin round 2, let's see the results of our top 3 winners. We have taking the 3rd place, contestant number 3, Mayura Manawadu from Royal College, Wayamba, with 8 points. And with 9 points, we have contestant number 6, Roshana Pereira from Sri Sumangala College, Panadura. And taking the lead for round 1, we have our first place contestant number 2 with a total of 16 points. We have Muvindu Taranga from Anuradhapura Central College, Anuradhapura. And back to the quiz master, Mr. Faisal.
Thank you. Okay, we're now moving on to round 2. Now in round 2, we will be posing a question based on an image to each individual student, where they will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Well, the others can also use their buzzer if they know the answer. And if the particular student does not give the correct answer, the fastest one out of you will have the opportunity to answer. You can earn 5 points for a correct answer, but be careful, as you may lose 2 points for an incorrect answer. So on with the questions for round 2. And your question, contestant number 1. This is an Intel processor. What is this type of architecture or package known as?
Slots.
Okay.
Slots.
Slot target.
Yeah, we take it as slot architecture. Give him a round of applause. Here's your question, contestant number 2. Identify the type of connector or interface shown here.
Firewire. HDMI.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 3. What is the name of the company represented by this logo? Yes, number 6 seems to know the answer.
Motorola.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 4. What is the name of the company represented by this logo?
Kaspersky.
Can you say it louder?
Kaspersky.
No. Contestant number 6, can you give us the answer if you know it?
AMD.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 5. This was Microsoft's answer to the iPod. Identify this device. Well, no one seems to know the answer. The answer is Zune. And here's your question, contestant number 6. Identify the device shown in this image.
Microsoft Surface.
Yes, the answer is correct. And there we end questions for round 2, and I'm sure Anjali will have the results after round 2.
Here's the viewer's quiz for today's program. Now let's see the final 3 for the winners of round 2. We have coming in at 3rd place, we have contestant number 1, Inshaf Naushad from DS Senanayaka College, Colombo with 16 points. Coming in at number 2, we have the contestant with 26 points. Contestant number 2, Muvindu Taranga from Anuradhapura Central College, Anuradhapura. And taking the lead for round 2, we have our contestant with a total of 29 points. Contestant number 6, Roshana Pereira from Sri Sumangala College, Panadura. And back to the quizmaster, Mr. Bonzo.
Thank you very much, Anjani. On with questions for round 3. Now, in round 3, we will be posing a verbal question to each individual student, where they will earn 10 points for a correct answer. The others can use their buzzers in the same manner as was done in round 2. Well, here too, you can earn 5 points for a correct answer, but be mindful as you may lose 2 points for an incorrect answer. So on with the questions for round 3. Here's your question, contestant number 1. What does the acronym RISK stand for? Well, contestant number 2 seems to know the correct answer. Can we have the answer, please?
Reduce instruction set computing.
Yes, the answer is correct. Now, here's your question, contestant number 2. What does the acronym FOSS stand for?
Free and open source software.
Yes, the answer is correct. Right, we move on to your question now, contestant number 3. In the TCP IP model, what does TCP stand for?
Transmission Control Protocol.
Yes, the answer is correct. We're now moving on to your question, contestant number 4. Which technology allows data to be communicated over a normal telephone line simultaneously with voice?
Voice recognition.
No. Contestant number 2 seems to know the answer.
Multiplexing.
No. So the correct answer is ADSL or DSL. Here's your question now, contestant number 5. What type of paper can create multiple copies without using carbon paper? Well, no one seems to know the answer. The answer is NCR, non-carbon required paper. And this is your question, contestant number 6. What is the default web browser that is used in Apple iOS? Contestant
Safari.
number 6. This is your question.
Safari.
Yes, the answer is Safari. And there we end questions for round 3. Let's find out who is in the lead after round 3.
Here's the viewer's quiz for today's program. Okay, and for round 3, let's see who the finalists are. We have 2 that are actually tied at 1st and 2nd place. But for 3rd place, we have at 18 points, contestant number 3, Mayura Manavadu of Royal College, Wayamba. The 2 first place winners for round 3 We have contestant number 6, Roshana Pereira of Sri Sumangala College, Panadura, 39 points. Tying in with him, we have also 39 points, contestant number 2, Muvindu Taranga of Anuradhapura College, Central College, Anuradhapura. And take it away, Mr. Bonzo, for our final round.
Thank you, Anjani. Well, this probably could be the deciding round because there's also been a tie after round 3. Well, this is the final round. As I said, it's round 4. We'll be using the same style as was done in round 3, but the questions will be a little more tougher as this is the final round. And like I said, this could be the decider. Well, the others, please be ready with your buzzers. Well, the points allocation will be the same as in round 3. So here goes the questions for round 4, the final round. And your question, contestant number 1. To which layer in the ISO OSI model does a switch belong to?
Primary relay,
No.
secondary relay,
Give the layer number.
layer 2,
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 2. What is the SQL command for changing database table columns? Well, contestant number 2 does not seem to know the answer, so do the others. The answer is alter table. Here's your question, contestant number 3. WiMAX is a wireless WAN. What does WiMAX stand for?
Wireless.
Well, number 2 has indicated he knows the answer.
Wireless interoperability for
It's WiMAX.
Well, no one seems to know the answer. The answer is wireless microwave access. Here's your question now, contestant number 4. Numbers printed in checks are read more accurately using this technique. What's this technique?
MICR.
Yes, the answer is correct. MICR, magnetic ink character recognition. Here's your question, contestant number 5. What does the acronym WIMP stand for? Well, none of you seem to know the answer. The answer is windows, icons, menus, and pointers. Here's your question, contestant number 6. What company introduced the 3.5-inch floppy disk? Contestant number 1 seems to know the answer.
Apple,
No, the answer is incorrect.
That's it.
The answer is 3M. And there we end all the questions for our 4 rounds. At the end of round 4, I'm sure we'll be able to tell you as to who the 2 contestants will be going into the secondary round. Let's put our hands together for all of them.
Let's have a look at the final results from the last stage of round 4 from the judges. Thank you. But before I announce the winners of this round, I would first like to call on stage 2 gentlemen. But before we call on the finalists of round 4, I would like to call on 2 gentlemen. I would like to call upon Aruna Disanayaka of ESOFT, as well as Prabhat Vikramaratna of CSSL. And now the finals of round 4. Taking on 3rd place, we have with 24 points, contestant number 1, Inshaf Naushad of DS Senanaika College, Colombo. He'll receive a certificate and a voucher. And our finalist number 2, taking on 2nd place, we have with 37 points, contestant number 2, Muvindu Taranga of Anuradhapura Central College, Anuradhapura. Okay. And taking the lead at first place, we have, with a total of 39 points, contestant number 6, Roshana Pereira of Sri Sumangala College, Panadura. I would like to congratulate our first and second place winners who will be taking it on to have the chance to become the next IT Mastermind 2013. We have our first place winner, Roshana Pereira. And second place winner, Muvindu Taranga. And that's the end of today's show. Tune back next week, same time, same place on ITN, and we'll have another exciting round of really fun educational competitions. Bye for now.